Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. It's the Kongo. Yeah, it's this Kongo time again, at least recording for me. We are going for 3 achievements here. We're going to have to take all of Africa for African power. We already... Well, yes, let's do it. You know, reverse order, all that. So all the things on the screen are screwed up. That's great. So, African power. Take all of Africa. Then... Mare Nostrum. We have to take the Mediterranean Sea coast and form the Roman Empire for that. And then finally we already took Hoarder, where we had to have a bunch of cults in our fetishist nation. Also, I'm a bit off on your screen. Let me just scooch this a bit. There we go. Let's not have my arm cut off all that much. Now, back to actual work here. We are, well, not expanding. We're at peace. That's disgusting. Pretty sure we just finished some wars. We have a bunch of unrest up here, I assume. Not that much. What is up with this map mode? Wait, what? I'm confused. Was there a patch that changed things in between and I don't know about it? Is this suppression? That must be suppression being shown. Huh. When did that happen? I need to check the patch notes. Anyway. So unrest up here is not all that bad. Well, it's still 9.3. It's pretty high. Some up here, some down here because we took a bunch of land. And then we also have some over here. I'd really like not to deal with Bhutan all that much. Because Bhutan... I'd like to use this army to actually do something to VJ. Because of course I want to. Let me do a couple of things. Let me add this to the trade company, or create a new trade company. Actually, that's going to be great. That's going to fulfill our age objective here. Should also think about building a bunch of universities, and or accept a bunch of cultures. And then we still have 7.9 unrest here. Now I could pump autonomy, but you had 75. Oh, wait, because you're duh. I feel like pumping autonomy. This part is not really relevant for us. We don't care about trade power in the Moluccas all that much. And I don't want to deal with the unrest. But we lose absolutism. But then I can use my army. I'm gonna do this anyway. Goodbye, absolutism. Now, that means we can grab these guys. Move them... 28 boats, that's 28, that's perfect. So let's have you... Did I turn off your transport? I did. We had some issues with the wrong fleet being chosen for that. So that's why we're doing this. Okay, so you're getting over there. I feel like we're... You're busy, right? Yeah. Almost got all my guys out of here, which is cool. So that's that, because I really want to do the following. I want to release Madurai, I think it is, right? Madurai? Yes. As a subject over here. We're not going to lose our trade company because this does not belong to Madurai. And Madurai has a bunch of cores here on VJ who we can then attack. They're allied to Delhi, which is, I mean, a thing. You're on tech 14, you're on tech 16, I'm on tech 19. This should be fine. Especially once we get these cannons over there. Gonna have to hide our boats though. Now. Does VJ have capital ships? Vijayanagar navies. They do. So I don't really want to send my heavy navy over there. We're just gonna land our troops here first and then hope that that's enough. All right, that's that plan. What about around here? Can I make my subjects go to war? Bariga. Nope. I'll just check them all. Katua can on Castilian Brazil or French Brazil. French Brazil seems like an easy eat. Let's do that. And hope they're fast enough that the French can't force peace. So Who was it again? Couture, right? Start one colony on French Brazil. Go. Then let me just release my subject in India. Not Kutai. What did I say they were called? Madurai? I think it's Madurai, right? Release Tanjore. It must be Madurai then. Yeah, Madurai. Alright. Let's go back to that. Of course, it has been resorted. Why would it stay at the place I was at before? Madurai. There we go. There will be Hindu. Oh. Do you want it? No, I can't. Never mind. I'm not going to do this. Hindu is fine. Thought about converting the land first, but it doesn't count just the land they have when they get released, but the cores they have, and most of the cores are going to be Hindu, so that's not going to work. So I'm going to release Madurai. Unblack flag you, good. With the idea behind that being that we can now retake all the cores. We should now actually be able to visualize those. That's not bad. It's going to be quite good for our trade company once we eat them again. So that, speaking of eating, I think I want to eat Brunei at some point, so if we had a diplomat, I would send him. We don't really. Do we need all this? Makassar? And who is Makassar? Are you Makassar? You are. And I do have a claim on that. I wouldn't mind one on Palopo, so let's keep doing that. Even though they're Butoni separatists. I could release Bouton so that these separatists actually defect to us. That doesn't seem nutty. I assume this does not belong to Bouton. No, it would just be the one province. No, that's... Oh, we need to eat this subject again. That's not worth it. So keep on doing this to Makassar. What about Mombasa? Claims on Mombasa. We have on Mombasa, Malindi, and Kilwa, which is a pretty good start. Don't really care about that. So we don't really need to continue fabricating on Mombasa, really. Come home so we can use you elsewhere. What else? They have tons of dip. And really no good use for it, I don't think. I believe we're done with our idea groups. We are. We're not taking tech anytime soon. So maybe it's finally time to accept some cultures here. Like the Hausa. It's unfortunate that we get the extra price from the corruption that we picked up. I think this is fine. Let's do that. Question is, do we go to the full 5 for the H objective? It's probably worth it. So Nyasa and Rwandan, sure. Pretty willy-nilly here, but that's gonna be okay. 5 out of 6, that should trigger this, and it does, good. And then, do we want any states? So this is actually a pretty decent state. How are we doing on state slots? Pretty close to capped. But this is a good state, especially once we take these 2 places. Now, this must be... What trade node is this? This is not Sevilla, is it? No, it's the Safi trade node, which only feeds into Sevilla. So trade power here is pretty irrelevant for us. Even when we take Sevilla, it's not that relevant. So maybe we shouldn't state this. Fine. Fine. So that's that. Money. We're not super rich because we're spending all the money on reducing corruption. I think I'm going to stay... I want to build universities, but not just right now, I don't think. What is the next institution? And can we do something to maybe spawn it? We're gonna have manufactories. We already built a bunch of manufactories. And we want to build more, of course, but that's sort of given. Xiu separatists in Chepek. That's a lot of those. Some of my PC is not doing particularly well here right now. Something on in the background? Gotta check that after the episode. It's a bit chunky. What's that Windows update that was supposedly making issues for people? Maybe. No. Let's see here, you guys merge up. Do I need to sit on Kotai and stuff? Is this a place that has unrest issues? A bit. Actually, no. Not really. Not really. Get on a boat. And get over to India. Let's play British a bit and conquer some India. Well, you guys are sitting here because I'm actually colonizing that. Okay, that makes sense. It's a thing I do tend to forget. Did I look for... I didn't really look for more people to declare war with, right? Wait, you declare war on that. New Granada is probably pretty strong. They look very big. New Granada armies. 23,000. As opposed to the 8. What about Spanish Peru? Spanish Peru. 20,000. These guys are just so powerful. Yayus. Yeah, probably not. Can never have too much manpower. Gain 3,000. Ooh. Big numbers. Kill some rebels. Good. Silver mines. Oh, I wanted to send a guy to talk to Brunei. No, not designate March. That's round about the opposite of what I want to do. Crimea cancelling right to military access. That is acceptable. Ugh, annoying. Some Sunni. When is this truce over? 49. Should probably be building spy network on these people. It's not like the land matters too much. Well, actually, Gao is pretty nice. We knew that. Alternatively, how are we doing coalition-wise again? I mean, getting just Timbuktu gone would be kind of nice. So they don't coalesce against us. It might annoy the a Sunni or two. But right now it looks like mostly Timbuktu, Spain, and Portugal care. Really care. And I guess... Oh, that's Portugal again. What are you? Spain, Portugal, Spain... Mombasa cares, right? Yeah. It's not too bad. Things I really want to take Mombasa, of course. And once we do... The Sunni are gonna care again. Who are you allied to? Do you have friends? Not really, no. Oh, Sakalava. That's actually good to know. I should have taken the other half of the army. I'll have to reset up suppression here. Because that's how it works for reasons. You guys, are you suppressing? You are not super necessary except for Buha, which is... Must be some construction around. It's not loud this time, but the whole house is shaking. We don't really have earthquakes here, so I'm just gonna assume it's construction. What's a Buha? Oh, it's the state name, not the province name. So I just stopped that. Suppression. Not really seeing anything relevant here. I'm gonna send this army over. Because I wanna take that land from Mombasa. Finally. And this seems a good time. Except for, you know, the Sunni unhappiness. Tea and sugar. Silk fabrics. What's going on here? Tunisian separatists. Okay. Have we done much? We haven't really done much. How's that war going? I mean, you're going in there, that's good. And murdering their army, that's good. General died. Ooh. Probably not worth it. But losing 50 local autonomy seems like a lot. When you have 70 actually. And this is a... Nah, it's not the best place though. What's a buggy Remy? Buggy Remy. I mean, it's nice now, but it's not worth 25 admin, I don't think. I think we're just gonna buy the prestige here. That's fine. Now, are we ready for war? Let's have you be right at the border. Marrakesh is a core. Excellent. These rebels are stuff we expect, right? Susians and Tunisians here. I have an exiled army in Atawapiskat. Atawapiskat. Oh, it's you. Why are you exiled? What happened? One thing that you are stuck. Well, not quite, but do I actually have to walk home to get you unblack flagged? That would be... Well, could just let him go. Do I have military access through somebody? I feel like I got military access to somebody to get that guy to do more exploration. Best seen, I guess, here. No, we don't. Before we declare any wars, is that, in theory, I mean, we could have an ally. It's not like that's impossible. Muscovy, Britain, Hungary. I mean, Muscovy and Britain are great powers, at least. The question is whether we want to get drawn into the wars. I mean, the answer is no. Muscovy is allied to the Ottomans and Britain. They're probably pretty safe. What does it do for us to have them as an ally? We look stronger, people are more afraid of us. But we might get caught into wars. Would be nice to have somebody to call in later. When we have to eat our way into Europe. What if we take the British instead? Enemies of Spain and Portugal, which is kind of cool. Allied to Muscovy, the Iroquois, Lucca. But then we can call in Britain into some war, and then declare on Lucca finally. Although they're guaranteed by France. Gee. Who needs friends, right? We don't need friends. No, we can't. We need a bit more. They're the Tunisian separatists. Part of them instantly dying. Good, good, good. And then I want some sort of leader here. Guess I spent mill? How are we doing mill-wise anyway? We're ahead of time, but we're not like super insanely full of mill. How are my nobility doing? Could grant them a generalship. Why not? Yeah. 222. You're one very average general. Alright, this is kinda going. Thing is, they're probably not gonna get the siege done in the 6 months that it takes for the Spanish to intervene. The French. So it's quite possible that we're not getting anything out of that war, that we just get a white peace. They are at war though. I don't know if you can actually enforce peace when you are at war yourself. Not sure how that works. That might be our saving grace there. But we want to go to war, right? We want to go to a bunch of wars. So give me this claim. Come home. And then I think I just declare on Mombasa here. Mara Sakalava. That's Sakalava. Who's Mara? One of those demon sort of people in D&D. The Mara. Oh, it's just this tiny island here. Okay, fine. I can handle. Yeah, let's go. Declare war. Take... I mean, I won't kill Wa, but let's just take... That's their capital fort. They don't have any forts down here, it doesn't seem. So let's take Kilwa as the war goal, that's fine. Co-belligerenting. Sakalava. Easy co-belligerent. And I mean, those guys I don't care about. Are you an African island? Maybe I do care about you, actually. This is probably part of Africa, right? Regions... No, it's Asia. Good. So no, I don't care about you. So Mombasa, declare, co-belligerent, Sakalava. We learned in our other campaign... Oh well. I learned, because of our other campaign, that you get less aggressive expansion if you co-belligerent somebody. Or, more accurately, you get more aggressive expansion if you don't co-belligerent somebody. Same difference, but, you know, more correct. If they could stop making my whole house shake, I would really appreciate it. Those Tunisian separatists, I think, just wandered over, which is unacceptable. Gonna have to clear them out with this army. You go there, you're taking that, perfect. Do we care about the fleets in this war? Only a tiny bit. I feel like I have 8... Oh, they're in the Mediterranean, right? My boat's over here. Yeah, it's probably a bit far to go, just for a blockade of this province. It's fine. This is not, however... I think I'm running... Oh, I'm not running. We made a bit of a boo-boo here. By we, I mean I. Gonna definitely lose that battle. Might lose the whole 5-stack. Which, you know... Not my favorite thing to do. This is cool. That part I like. You go, natives. I mean, it's not gonna save our stack, but it, Crimea's vassal. Holy! Look at what we're doing to their army. More morale, more tactics, more discipline. We're crunching. I mean, probably gonna lose this anyway, we are. That was... We lost 2.8. If we had left earlier, we probably could have gotten out there with a positive tally. There go the rebels. How's this war going? 71%. Come on, take it so you have enough war score to say something because you are forced to peace out. Not quite sure, or not sure at all, how AI handles the thing. Enforce peace. Whether they're gonna go and quickly look for a better peace, or whether they just take the white piece if they haven't gotten the piece they originally wanted in the first go. Ming's in the golden era, air separatists have fired. And we got this back. We can grab you. Combo. Get in there. Get in there. You guys... I mean, there's nothing to suppress here. So, don't. If I have a spare leader, which I don't really do... I mean, I guess as long as my conquistador is just walking around black flagged, I might as well drill. Let's get back to here. Give you this guy, Mwine, and get on that Mombasa capital. Yeah, we got caught out, but in the long run, it's not really gonna matter much at all. Crunch. Good. Drill. Is that true? Any unrest around here? There is a tiny bit of unrest. Let's put you back on, you know, sitting on stuff. Now, if I were to make my way over here... It actually works without wasting suppression power. And you should really only be a siege deck. And you can join that suppression army. Ungrateful natives are fine. You should also go down. You're a capital fort, so let's leave enough infantry to defend the front line. Make sure that we don't get cannons in the front line. And you are being annoying, eh? Did I add any? No, it's just infantry. Any cannons in here? No. So I'm gonna go full occupation on these guys. I think I'm not gonna try to hunt down these Melindis. Melindis? Whatever they are. People. But I should declare another war, right? Should be declaring war here. Should already be at war. Against Delhi, sure. Reconquest of... let's say... Madurai itself. The only reason this matters is whether we can take it early. Now, since we're not drilling, you might as well grab that Conquistador and get in there. Now, how's that war going? Oh, you took some land. Not as much as I would have liked. They took 3 provinces here. Okay. Not too shabby. For something that I just, you know, ordered them to do. I mean, maybe some chase is appropriate here, just so they don't start splitting off and carpet sieging me and taking my prosperity away. So we had war here. There are a bunch of Vijayans stuck-ish over on Sri Lanka here. Ceylon. That's good. That's how I like my Vijayans stuck. That's half the army here. Split around a bit. I think we can do some carpeting. How many enemies do we have? Only 43,000. Well, okay. 28,000 cannons. That's a lot of cannons. So that's like 70, 80,000 guys. So there's gonna be a bunch of Delians coming from the north. We should be so far ahead of tech that I'm not particularly afraid. But still, it's not... We shouldn't just go full carpet mode. That would be a bit wasteful. Alright, this is the war that we are more interested in. Ottomans declared war on Hungary. Good thing we didn't ally Hungary, not that that was really an option for me, but, you know, could have happened. Mombasa is done. Now we're not gonna go and land on Mara. And I assume Mara is not really interested to get out of this war. No, interested in getting out of this war. So I think once we take Sakalava here, we just peace out. I'm not terribly sure how much we can take. I assume we won't be able to take all of our red neighbors, Mombasa, right? Simply because we can't... They're going to complain about being fully annexed. But, I mean, that's probably not an option anyway, because of aggressive expansion. Even if I just do this. But this doesn't really matter. I mean, the Ottomans kind of dislike it. Maybe it does matter. Man, the Ottomans don't like it because they're right next door. I get it. Because of that stupid trade province that we didn't take. We should have taken the trade company province that they bought here in the coalition war. That would have been a good move. So how many people are we actually talking here? Ottomans, Spain, Portugal. Although Portugal still has to choose until 7-8 more years. So soon we go a bit more nuts. That just adds Ajuran. And then this they wouldn't do. Take the island here so we're not annoyed. Maybe that's our main peace deal. Ish. What about piecing out Sakalava? If we just manually piece you out, we lose 5 dip, which is fine. They're actually saying no, but that should change very soon. And nobody really cares. Well, the Ottomans probably do care, but they're not showing because they don't go over 50 from it. I think we're going to sit here a tiny bit, then take Sakalava once we can. And after that, take as much of Mombasa as we can without being completely murdered by a coalition. Maybe we should be picking up some friends. Who knows? Maybe friends are useful. No, this is just a heavy sitting here. But there are 11 heavies in this war. We need a bigger fleet, right? Mara. We'd really like a real fleet. I'm a real fleet. You are Mwine. You can do this. And then try to hunt this guy down. It's going to Lala. Oh, rebels on our siege stack. Can we win this? Or should I run? Do I have cans in the front row? No. We're winning that. Well, I did offer you a peace deal in Sakalava. Ungraceful natives. Ungraceful, yes. Very ungraceful. Look at their lack of grace. Okay, like a month, and then we can take that. Now finally some enemies showing up over here. I guess I might as well grab Mwine. Get him on that siege. Spanish Peru embrace global trade. Okay. It's fine. I accept. Now these guys want peace. Does it mean that I can now peace you out? No. Still need like 1 tick of length of war to happen. It's a bit annoying that I have to keep this army here because we can't cross the strait. Maybe we should build some boats. You know what? We have some money. 34 minutes in, but I'm gonna quickly build some war gallants and then gallants. And after that we are going to put a cut in here. Good old look for provinces that are cheap to build in. Oh, out of sailors, right. Forgot that sailors are an issue in this campaign. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, why don't you like my video, subscribe to my channel. Right. And if you've all done all that, try that bell icon that reminds you of new videos. And of course, talk to me in the comment section. All you need for that is a YouTube or Google account. And you can talk to me willy-nilly. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.